guys. I'm live on the lake. I'm in the shadow a little bit. I'm in the sun, kind of. I know that everybody has plans. It's beautiful day in here in New York. It is not raining. It is not snowing. Yay! It has been extremely hot. I'm sure everybody has heard that we've had such an amazing crazy weather between heat waves, and we've had a really bad storm. It did knock out power across the lake where my son lives. He has no power for like 2 days now. And I think actually they're over there right now trying to fix it. So I hope that gets fixed because they need their power, especially in this heat. Here at the lake, we don't have air conditioning. We just have air conditioning in our bedroom. So at nighttime when we go to bed, like, oh, it's so nice and cool in here. But it has just been so. Actually, today is kind of like, don't you think, Kaylani? There's not a lot of I'm not sitting here sweating. It's just been the heat. It's just been horrible. But if you guys are rewatching this later, and there's anything in the sale, just let me know. Just email me, and there is my email on the screen, and I appreciate that. And I will get started pretty soon. I'm just going to wait for everybody to get their notifications. And today is my daughter-in-law's birthday, and I want to wish her a happy birthday. They just came back from South Carolina. They were down in South Carolina visiting a friend. So it was my grandson's first road trip. And he was pretty good, I heard. He was pretty good. It's a long drive down there in South Carolina, and they just drove straight. Anybody have any exciting plans over the summertime? I think I just plan on staying here. Hi, Amy. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, Amy. I'm at the lake, Amy. Yay. And it's not raining. And it's not, I mean, it's warm. I believe it's 80 degrees right now. But it's not like so dripping. Hi, Kat. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, guys. And please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that too. If you guys are just popping in. I'm on the lake, Kat. It is absolutely gorgeous here. You guys might see an eagle fly by. A lot of people on their ski jets, boats going by. Thanks, Kat. Appreciate that. And how's your guys' summer going so far? When I first got here, I had a lot to do, a lot of organizing, cleaning, putting things together. Oh, I wish you were too, Kat. It's just absolutely, because the weather's been so hot, the water just feels like bath water now. I mean, it's still refreshing, but and I've been out of the loop because I've had no internet. I haven't even watched anybody's sales. I just got on I believe yesterday or day before. I got a connection, so that's when I did a just a live connection check to make sure I was working okay. Yeah, I bet it is, Kat. I bet it is. What else have we been doing over the summer? We went to what else we do this summer, Kaylani, so far? Oh, we went to the Great Escape. It's kind of like a big, huge Six Flags. We went there for a little while because it was so hot. But my husband did end up getting season passes, so we can go anytime we want now. And it's only about an hour drive from us, so it's not bad. My husband and daughter love going on the roller coaster, not me. I don't like going on roller coasters. I don't like anything that just goes round and round and round. I just throw up. I did when I was younger, but I've been basically just floating on my boat, which is right here. That's my boat right here. That's my neighbor's boat, kind of like the same kind of boat, both pontoon boats. Yeah, just floating and trying to cool off. I mean, it seemed like every day was in the 90s, and there's like, no, you're at camping at the lake. You always want to have a fire going. Nope, we're like, don't even want to see a fire because it's too hot to even stand by a fire, even think about a fire. But I think tonight we might have a fire. Like I said, it is my daughter-in-law's birthday. So if you guys are rewatching this later, and if you could give me a thumbs up when you come in, please, I appreciate that. Or if you're watching it later, just give me a thumbs up. And also, if there's anything in the sale that you guys see, just email me and I'll let you know if it's still available, okay? Kat, how does my picture look? Because it seems like to me it's dark. Can you even see my face? Like if I'm in the sun? Maybe should I just stay in the sun? That's why I'm trying to stay in the shade. Hope you can still see my face. Let me check my screen on my phone. I don't want to be showing items and you can't see what I'm showing. Let's see. Yeah, I look dark. My screen does look dark. Let's see. Maybe I'll just scoot over a little bit. I'll try. Yeah. Thanks, Amy. Okay. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, you'll hear a lot of people going by and saying, hi, Cricket. Then it's like, shh, I'm having live sale. But I'm afraid my son's going to pull up here in his four-wheeler. But yeah, I'm going to hold my items up in the sun so that you guys can see my items. And I am going to get started. Okay? And if you guys are just coming in, please give me a thumbs up. I'm going to actually start on this side of the table and go across the table. And then I have items down here. I'm going to start with this clock. And if everybody, I believe, already knows the rules, I'm just going to give you a price. And you can start from that price. And I'm going to put that up. So my first item is going to start at 14. I did put that up on the screen. And it's this really cool clock. And I believe it's probably maybe from the 40s or the 50s. I did have it plugged in. It does work. So here is the cord. So you can tell just by the cord. But it's this cool red and white black clock. Oh, geez. Okay, here we go. There we go. And I will measure it. And it does say Telechron on the back. Right. You think you're in daylight, you're good to go, but I guess not. But it does also say on the front of the screen here. It does have a plastic over it. And I'll give it a quick measure. And it is 6 inches by 7.5. I just love the of course I love the red of it and the design on the front. It's an older clock. And you can wind it and set the time on the bottom here. Okay. I already did that. It is working. It's a really cool clock. All plastic. Okay. I'm trying to keep it in sunlight, guys. I've been trying to stay away from the sun. Oh my gosh, just unbelievably hot. But today is a really awesome day. I'm going to wind this back up. And I did have it going in my camp. I really like this clock. I love old clocks like this. Okay. Yes, very MCM. Okay, I'm just going to wrap this up and set this down here beside me. And let's see. I'm going to move on to these candlesticks I have in front of me. And they are going to start at 28. Now, a lot of items I have reduced. Now, these are lead crystal, and they are very, very heavy. I did bring my candles with me. Now, if you put in a different colored candle or whatever color candle that you want to use, will just be stunning in this candle set. Did I put that up there? Okay. So these are going to be $28, and you're going to get both of them. I'm going to put the candle in so I can show you what one looks like. And I'm going to send you the candles also if you like the candles. But of course, I can imagine like a pink candle in here, a red candle, a blue candle, whatever color candle you like to put in here. Green candle. And of course, I have white. And my candle does not want to stay in here. And look at this beautiful candlestick holder. Now it is all solid lead crystal. Trying to see if you guys can see that good. Sorry about the lighting, guys. And I'm not sure of the maker of this one. So there are two of them. There's one, two, very, very heavy lead crystal. Two of them. And they're going to be $28. And there's no scratches in them or anything. I believe that like 2 pounds a piece. That's how heavy it is. Actually, it's a weapon. And I'm going to give it a measure to tell you how tall they are. I just see these on a beautiful table. How elegant. They are 10 inches tall. 10 inches tall. And you're going to get both of them. I know. They are just so pretty. Like I said, they don't have any scratches in them. And I love the shape of them. I'm going to get you up close so that you can see the shape of them. Very, very heavy. So you're going to get both of these for $28, which I think is a steal of a deal. And there's no chips on the top of them either. Like I said, you could put any candle in them, any color candle, red, white, blue. But I would probably use the these clear white ones for like every day. And they are 10 inches tall. For, those special occasions, Valentine's, Christmas. Actually, you can see these at a Christmas setting with beautiful red and white flowers around them at Christmas time. I really should look up who made these, but I'm not sure. I will eventually, but they're just so beautiful. Very heavy. So I'm going to say probably altogether, they're probably like 5 pounds. Okay. Yes, Amy. Or just for a romantic evening, just set the mood. Okay, I'm going to set those to the side. I'm kind of organized and I'm kind of not organized. Okay, I'm going to move on to an item that is, let me see, did I bring my, looking for my black light flashlight. Of course, it's probably not going to work very good out here. But I love this uranium. And I'm going to lower the price to $30. And this is going to be my my bottom price for this because it is so pretty. I'm going to put that up. I believe I had maybe, I can't remember. I think maybe I had 60 on this. But it is for this uranium pitcher. Now, the only thing that is wrong with it, and I had it for a while, and I didn't even notice it, but there is a crack right here above the handle. But I already put water in it, and it's fine. And let me grab my black light. It is right here. And I believe it is an Anchor Hocking pitcher. Yeah, it's going to be hard to see the glow. But it does glow like crazy. like a light bulb at nighttime. Very, very glowy. And I'm going to measure it, and there's no chips on the spout. It is a pretty green. There's no chips on it at all, except that stupid crack right there. I actually think that's what happened is it must have hit the handle or something right there. That's all I can think of. I'm going to give it a quick measure. But if you have uranium, this is going to be an awesome addition because it has a lot of glow. It is 8 inches tall. And from spout to handle, it is 7 inches. And also this, you can still use it because I believe the crack is just on the inside. It's not on the outside. Okay. And I love the handle. Okay, and I will pass on that if you guys wanted to think about that. Let me take a sip of my drink here. Oh, my next piece is going to be gorgeous in the sun. And I'm going to lower the price on this to $34. And you're going to get both of them. Now these are in poly. I'm just trying to be careful out here without my glass. Now you're going to get 2 of these. Look at these beautiful vases. Look at the swirl of them. And there's even like a swirl on the bottom. That you guys can see how pretty this green is. And let me measure them. So there are 2 of these. You're going to get both of them. And they stand 12 inches tall. 12 inches tall. And I'm going to pull the other one over here too. This green is just gorgeous. So you're going to get both of them. And they are 12 inches tall. Beautiful green. And nothing wrong with them either. If anybody loves green like I do. I love green. You guys are probably tired of hearing me saying that all the time. But these are just so beautiful. I love the swirls in them. And of course, to this beautiful green. And there's nothing wrong with them. I can even see like maybe a little tea light in there. Boy, these would be pretty on your mantle at Christmas time with a green. Maybe you could have green with the red flowers in them. So pretty. Okay, now if you guys wanted to think about them and email me, you're going to get both of them for $34. Very pretty. Carefully. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move on to my next one. My next one is going to be reduced a lot, and it's going to be $20. Now, if you go on eBay to check these out, now this is a piece of Murano. It is a Murano ice bucket. And look at this beautiful blue out here in the sunlight. It does have a lot of bubbles in there. And look at the little handles on here. I'm trying to get here so you can see the little handles on the side. And it does have like white pinstriping down the sides. Here's the bottom. And there's no chips in it at all or cracks. Yeah, it's all good. Look at this beautiful blue out here. Gorgeous. And let me give that one a measure. I hear a boat. Oh, yep. Those are my friends. And it stands 5 inches. And the opening is 5 inches. So this is really a steal of a deal for this beautiful Murano ice bucket. Look at this beautiful blue. And I love the white pinstriping down the sides. And it's a pretty thick glass too. It's not thin. So this is a Murano ice bucket. And I love these little handles. And all the little bubbles in there. So cool. Beautiful. Okay, now set this one to the side. And let's see what I'm going to do next. I'm going to do my piece of Fenton. I do have some Fenton today. And this one's going to be $26. And these pieces are beautiful for this time of year. I'm just being careful. It is this beautiful Fenton basket. It is the cranberry with all the hobnailing on the sides. And it does have like the white opalescent that goes up around the edges here. And the bamboo handle. Look at this beautiful cranberry color. And I will give it a quick measure. Hoping that you guys can see it. It's a real pretty cranberry color. And we'll give it a measure. And it is 8 inches wide. And it stands about 7 inches tall. Get it closer so you can see the pretty cranberry. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just so pretty. And it is Fenton. Okay. And I will set this over here. Now, I've had this one for a while. And this is going to be my bottom price for this piece. It is the Fenton Cranberry. And I'm going to do $60 on this. And this is going to be my bottom price for this piece. Just have to reach for it carefully. Now, this is an older piece of Fenton. Now, if you guys want to go back and rewatch my other sale, this handle glows green. So this is an older piece of Fenton. And it is the cranberry hobnail. Look at all these hobnails on here. So thick and chunky. And here's the bottom. And I believe this one is probably from the 50s. So if you guys wanted to think about that, you can always email me. And I'm going to give you a price on it. I mean the size. How big it is. From handle to spout, it is 7 inches. And let's see how tall it is. It is 8 inches tall. And I'm going to put it by my head. It does have a bubble that is inside the glass right there. It is inside the glass. So this beautiful piece of Fenton is $60, which is a really good price for this gorgeous piece of Fenton. It is the cranberry. If you guys want to think about that, you can always just email me, okay? And I love how the spout is like this. There's no chips on it either. Okay. Beautiful. Now set this over here. Okay. I do have a lot of items. A lot of items. I know. I'm glad you can see it, Amy. I'm worried that you guys can't see the colors of things. But I'm trying my best. You know, I thought being outside, I'd be fine. But I am in the shade. Let's see. I'm going to move on to my piece of milk glass. And I'm going to put this one at 14. Here comes another bolt. Now this is a really pretty milk glass, and there is a ring of fire on it, and I'm going to show it to you. And I'm going to start this off at 14. I believe I had this at 24. Now this is a milk glass company I've never heard of. I can't even remember the name of it, but it has a real pretty print on it. I'm going to put this down so I can show you the lid. Seems like it was Dewdrop or something like that. But look, see, actually, you can see kind of like the ring of fire going down the bottom here. See, here's the top. And there's no chips on it either. And also, you can probably see the ring of fire on this part here. See how it is all down like this on the bottom? That's called the ring of fire. It's actually a little bit sharp. But look at this really pretty design on it. Even to the bottom. Just a little tiny dish. I'm going to give it a measurement, and then I'll put it by my face so you can get some kind of size to it. The width is 6.5 inches, and it stands, we'll say, 6 inches. And I'm going to put it by my head. I'm not sure of the age of this, but it's just so pretty. I'm going to put it here by my head so you can see the size of it. Very different. I've never seen a milk glass with this kind of design on it. Okay. And this one was going to be $14 if there's any interest in that. And I'll set this up here. I'm going to have to stand up. Do have a lot of glass, which just fell off. There we go. I got it. No damage. Yay. Okay, I love this piece because the blue. I'm actually going to leave that 14 up there because I'm going to put this at 14. Look at this little lamp. Now you can put oil in here and use it. Look at the beautiful blue. And I'm going to give it a measurement. And I'm going to take the top off so I can read the bottom of it to you. It does say made in Hong Kong on the bottom. This one was going to be $14. It's kind of like a beautiful blue neat color. Don't see any chips on it. Here's the top. Oh no, there is some chippage on the bottom. I think it's just from them putting this on here all the time. So it's just a little bit of chippy on the bottom there. Me too, Amy. But the top is fine. Like I said, I think it's just from them putting this in there. Isn't it just so cute? I can see this lit up. So pretty. Let me give it a measurement. It's a real pretty blue. I do have some other blue items today. This lamp stands 8 inches tall. 8 inches tall. So pretty. Okay, and I'll put this to the side if you guys want to think about that. Really cool lamp. It does still have the wick is still in there too. I don't believe it was ever used unless they put a new wick in there. And I do see bubbles throughout the glass. Yeah, that's my problem too, Amy. That's my problem too. And I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to actually show you my other piece of blue glass right here. I'm going to leave that 14 up there because this one also is going to be $14. I think this is an older piece, but I can't remember the name of the glass company. Another beautiful piece of blue. It's got like a basket weave around the side to these real pretty handles. This one was going to be $14, and I'm going to give it a quick measure. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no chips on it or anything on it. It's kind of like a pretty thick glass too. Oh my gosh, I love this blue. A friend of mine collects blue glass. Her name is Sabrina. Okay, it is 7.5 inches wide, and it stands 3.5 inches tall. I can actually see this like at Easter time, like little Easter jelly beans and stuff in there. Look at, they even put like a leaf print just on the handle there. Very pretty. Okay, and I will put this one to the side. If you guys wanted to think about that one. Very pretty. Okay, let me see. I do have these really cool. Grab these. And this one. Okay, my first one is going to be $10. And it's for this old tin. It says Unita biscuit. Hope you guys can see this stuff. Okay. And this was going to be for $10. And it does say Farmingdale, New York bistroware on the bottom there. I don't think I ever tried to open this. I'm not even going to try to open it up. But look at the cool print that goes around the side of him in his little raincoat. This looks like something maybe from the 40s or the 50s. And look at the tin on the top. That is so cute. National Biscuit Company for 5 cents. Wow. Let me give you a quick measurement of this little tin. It is 5.5 inches, and it is, let's see, stands almost 4 inches tall. My Piper's over there snoring. So this one was going to be for $10. Really cool biscuit jar, tin. Like the print on that one. Okay, my next one also is going to be $10. Actually, I'm going to put it over here so I know which ones I've already did not do. Now this is an older piece. I believe it is like a little recipe box holder. I think somebody hand painted it. There's flowers hand painted all over it. Here's that side and here. And then there's another flower over here. And then the top has like a card on the top. Then it opens up. It's all like a green. It's even green on the inside. There's nothing in the box. It's just an empty box. I mean, you mean that tin? Yeah, it's just empty. It's just empty. But I can't get it open. It's probably been shut for a long time. Right? So this one also is going to start at 10 if there's any interest in this old. This looks like something from the 50s or the 60s. That maybe somebody handmade a recipe box. And the scene here is like a winter scene of houses and trees. Looks like something was down on the bottom here. Let me give the measuring box a real quick measure. It is 7.5 inches wide, and it stands just about 5.5 inches tall. So you can put all your little recipes in there, or just add it to your vintage collection in your kitchen. Real pretty green. Okay. Put this one to the side. Put my tape measure up here. I'm going to grab a drink and move on. My next one is going to start at 20. And it is for this gorgeous piece of glass that does say Czechoslovakia on the bottom. It's a beautiful green. Hi, guys. Okay, I should have put my thing on. Okay, and then I have this beautiful color on the bottom here. So it's kind of like a rusty red blue, black, and brown. And it is stamped Czechoslovakia on the bottom there. As you can see, it is embossed. And I will give you a measurement of it. And I don't see any chips on it. Let me see how tall it is here. Really pretty vase. And it stands 8 inches tall. I'm sorry, I didn't put a price up here. I think I said 20. Let me go back here. Yeah, here it is. There we go. Now it is up. So if there's any interest in this one is going to start at 20. Really pretty green with all of these different colors on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to set this down if you guys want to think about that one. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to move on to some Frank Coma. This, you're going to get both pieces for $20. Now this is brown and green. So this is the first one. Making sure there's no chip on this one. This is the first one. And it does say Frank Coma on the bottom. So you're going to get both of these pieces. And then there's another one. A little smaller one. And I will measure them. Real pretty green. Beautiful, beautiful green. And let me get my tape measure out. It is 13.5 inches wide by 7 inches. So this is the biggest one. This is a pretty big platter. Then I'll measure the smaller one. So you're going to get both of these for $20. Frank Coma. And the little one is 9.5 by 6 inches. 9.5 by 6, and you're going to get both of these. Both of them. And then and they're both green. So if you guys want to think about them, just email me. There's nothing wrong with these ones at all. There's no chips or cracks on them. Very, very pretty Frank Coma pottery with a pretty green. I'll set those ones to the side. And let's see, I'm going to move on to my candy dish, which is going to be 24. I'm going to bring it out. Now, this is a Heisey candy dish. It is absolutely gorgeous. I believe this is from, I think they call them apothecaries or a candy dish. And I'm going to, actually, when I put it in the sunlight, it looks like it's turning purple. I do have another piece of, I have a lot of glass, actually, that's starting to turn purple. Trying to, so this one is going to start at 24. And it does have beautiful etching on it. And I'm going to give you a closer look at the etching. Now there's flowers etched up here. And on the bottom. A lot of ribbing. The ribbing is like on the inside. Here, see it? There's no chips on it. And I will give it a measurement. I love having clear candy dishes. Then you can see what kind of candy you're going to get. This one stands 10 inches tall. Hi, T. Martin. And this one was going to be for $24. Yes, thank you. How do I do that? I did it once before. Let me see if I can remember. No. Let's see. How do I make you a mod again? Just trying to remember. Okay, let me see. I know I'm trying, but all it's saying is hide. Trying to remember. I did it a while ago. It's been a while. Let me see if I can remember. See, it just says delete comment, put user in timeout, ban user. Doesn't say anything about mod. But I appreciate it, Cap. I think I'm just gonna have to remember the next time to use my subscriptions. So this is a beautiful candy dish, and that was gonna be for $24. There goes the guys are trying to get the power on across the lake. Oh, I am on the computer. It seemed like before I just clicked on the name and it just says add moderator. I appreciate it, Kat. Maybe they'll go away. Okay, putting that down carefully. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move on to... Okay, I did that. I'm just going to grab it. And I'm going to say this is going to be $24. Oops. I'm going to put that up to say 24. Okay, let me grab this piece. Very carefully. Okay, now this is an old jewelry box. Now some of the silver is coming off on the top there. But when I got this, it was black. I did shine it all up. Hi, Sabrina. I was just talking about you. Oh, just had some blue glass out. And it does say Gottinger on the bottom there. Right there. How are you, Sabrina? And then let me open it up. And it does have a lot of velvet in here. Yeah, Sabrina. I'm not sure. See, I got... Oh, thank you, Sabrina. Yeah, Sabrina's a mod. Yeah, move them. Remove them, Sabrina. So there's 3 pockets here. Smaller ones, and then there's this bigger one in the inside. And I'm going to give it a measurement. I do kind of like the age of it. It does show its age. It's a pretty big jewelry box. Let me give it a measurement here. And of course, I loved it because it says Gottinger on the bottom. It is 9.5 inches by 7, and it stands about almost over a little bit 3 inches tall. Thanks, Kat. So this jewelry box was going to be $24 if there was any interest in it. Okay. And I will set this to the side. And I'll take a sip of my water. I know pretty soon everybody's going to be getting home from work and getting out there in the lake. How's your summer going so far, Sabrina? Let's see. Oh, my vases. I'm going to give you guys choice of vases I have. And they're both, either of them, they're going to start at $28. My first one is a Northwood. Trying to see if you can see the colors. So the inside of it is a dark cranberry. It's been very hot here, Sabrina. It's been very hot. Then we'll have storms. So yes, it is cranberry. And it has a beautiful iridescence on the whole outside of it. And all the little fingers up here. So this is the first vase. I'm going to give it a measurement. And let's see, this one is about 12 and a half inches tall. So that is your first choice. And then my second vase is probably behind my computer. Let me grab that. Yep, it is. This is a beautiful Northwood vase also, and is actually turning purple on the bottom. Let me set this carefully down. So this is the second one. Carefully. So the bottom here is starting to turn purple from the age, and it does have a beautiful carnival iridescence to it. And then here's the bottom. I love it because it's so thick on the top there. These little nubbies here. Now give this one a measure. So either of these vases for $28. And I love that the bottom is turning purple. It's like a really, really light lavender. And this one stands 9 inches tall. I'm going to give you a measurement of the top, which is 6. The opening is 6 inches on the top. Okay. But yeah, you can probably see that's starting to turn lavender on the bottom. And that's just because of the age of it. Okay. So either one of those vases for $28. Put that down carefully, and I'm going to move on to my next one. I have a I'm back. I'm back. I think. Hang on a second. Okay. Can you hear me, guys? I think with those guys trying to fix the power across the lake, I might have some internet problems. Okay, but I'm back. So if anything happens and I disappeared, that is because you can trucks over here. They're trying to fix the power. So okay, let's move on. I believe my next one was 24, and maybe I didn't put that in there. Thanks, guys. Okay, I'm gonna put that up. I'm not sure who made this. I did not get a chance to look it up, but this is a beautiful blue candy dish. I'm not sure because look, it's got like all these little it's like kind of like pebbly marks all over it. Beautiful blue. I'm gonna set it down, and there's no chips on it either. It's in really, really good shape. So here's the top, and then I'm going to measure it. But see, you can feel all this on the outside. And there's no chips on it. Beautiful. It's a pretty large candy dish. And it stands 8 inches. Yeah, you can tell everybody's getting out of work. Everybody's starting to drive by. And the opening is 6.5. And this one's going to be 24. And look at just the top there. It looks like a piece of eye candy right here. I've never seen one like this with the this texture on the outside of it. Okay. And I'll set this to the side. If you guys want to think about that, I'm actually going to put it upside down here. Looks like ocean blue. Okay, I'm going to set this over here carefully. And let's see. My next one is going to be for $14. And it is for this Fenton sugar dish. It is amber. And look at this out here. It does have as the cabbage rose design. And of course, it looks like liquid honey out here. Look at the handles on here. I'm going to set it down so I can show you the top. Here's all the roses on the top. There's even little rosettes on the top. And then here is the bottom. There's no chips on it. Beautiful roses. Yes, it is very pretty. And I love these handles. And it is Fenton. And I'll give you a measurement of it. And let's see what I do with my tape measure right here. Let's see. The opening, well, edge of handle to the other edge is 5 inches. And it stands with the lid. It's just hard to negotiate here. My legs here are my way. It looks like it is 5 inches tall also. So this one's going to be $14 if there's any interest in it. Beautiful Fenton cabbage rose sugar dish. Nothing wrong with it either. Even though the bottom looks like a flower. Okay, and I'll put this to the side. And I'm going to move on to my beautiful dish set here. And I'm going to lower the price. I'm going to put this up for $28. And everything that I am showing you comes with it. Set these ones to the side. So there's 6 little ones and then the big one. So you're going to get 7 of these bowls, and it is stamped Germany on the bottom. And I believe it is a nut set or maybe a berry set. But look at all this. I love the reticulation of the handle here to the beautiful roses and all the gold detailing in there. And it is stamped Germany on the bottom right there. It does say Germany. And it is a pretty large bowl. I'm going to give you a measurement of this bowl. I'm just so glad that none of this reticulation ever got broken. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous. It is 12 inches by 7.5, and it stands about 3.5 inches tall. So this is the big bowl. And then you're going to get all the little bowls that go with it, which are the 6 little ones. They are just so cute. Look at them. I have them all stacked here. So there are 6 of these. And they're just like little tiny mini me ones. And they're all stamped Germany also on the back. So you're going to get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 7 really altogether. All 7 of them for $28. And they are really in perfect, beautiful condition. Okay. And I believe this is some kind of, maybe like bone china or something. But I just love stuff from Germany, right? Really, really great quality. I'm going to set this right here by me. And we will move on to something else. Let's see. I have a lot of Frank Coma stuff. My next one is going to start at 22. And it is for the Sugar and Creamer by Frank Coma. Just reaching for them. Now these are really, really like dusty blue. Pretty dusty blue color with like the tan, a very, very pretty tan that's inside of them. I'm going to show them to you. If anybody loves Frank Coma pottery, such a great quality. So it's kind of like a minty, really, really dusty blue for the Sugar and Creamer. And I'm going to put one down to get close so you can see the creamer. Here's a creamer. Here's a spout. And it does say Frank Coma on the bottom there. Now Frank Coma is like a red pottery. Very pretty dusty blue. So here's a creamer. And I'm going to give that a quick measurement. From handle to spout is about 5 inches. And it stands 3.5 inches tall. So that is just for the creamer. Frank Coma one. Beautiful dusty blue. And then here is the sugar dish. Very chunky handles. And then here is the lid. Like I said, it is a red pottery. And I'll show you the bottom. It does say Frank Coma there. So you're going to get the Sugar and Creamer for $22. Beautiful dusty blue. Here comes more trucks going over there. I feel so bad for my son that doesn't have power. Yes, you can, Amy. Absolutely. This blue is just so, it's like a very pottery blue with some gray, really pretty gray in it. Okay. So I have some blue Frank Coma and I have some beautiful green. The green is just gorgeous. I just love it all. That's my problem. I like everything. Okay, I'm going to leave that 22 up there because I'm going to show you a beautiful bowl. That is Frank Coma. It is a beautiful green. Kind of reminds me of the Celadon green. So this one also is going to be $22. Does say Frank Coma on the bottom. And I love the shape of it. Love how this comes up here like this to the handles. Beautiful green. I'm going to give that a measurement. It is 9.5 inches wide by almost 6.5 inches, and it stands 3 inches tall. Beautiful Frank Coma bowl. I know, I love this bowl, Sabrina. And I love this green. By Frank Coma. I also have all of like the little dishes that go with this, Sabrina. Like the divider dish. I'm going to show you the planter that goes with this. I got a lot of this stuff, Sabrina. I'm going to show you the planter. Now the planter is going to be 28. This green is just gorgeous. I can see succulents in here, or really any kind, maybe string of pearls, whatever plant you would like to put in here. Look at this green. It's the green with the brown. Kind of looks like caramel. Does say Frank Coma on the bottom there. And this one is going to be for $28. I love the glaze. Beautiful, beautiful green, and there's nothing wrong with it. Here's the edge of it here. And like I said, it is all redware pottery. And I'm going to put it on my head, then I'm going to give it a measurement. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And let's see, I'm going to, the opening is almost 6 inches. And the planter stands just over 5 inches tall. Here comes more trucks. They're trying hard over there to put that power back on. I'm telling you guys, we believe that there's 14 tornadoes that touched town the other day here that ripped my canopy off. I had to take the canopy off. I mean, it was ripped to shreds. It was horrible. Okay, and this one is going to be for $28. If you guys are interested, just email me later and let me know, okay? Beautiful Frank Coma pottery. I know, Sabrina, I was actually kind of a little nervous. I was a little kind of nervous. Okay, my next one is going to start at 25. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. My next piece. Yes, it was very scary. It was very, very scary. Okay, now let's see. This is absolutely gorgeous. And this is a really good price on this piece. Now look at this big, huge decanter. Now it does say made in Italy on it. I'm going to show you this sticker. Actually, I thought there was 2 of them on here. Yeah, there is 2. Here's one that does say it here. Made in Italy. And then there's another one up here that says it also made in Italy. Now there's a little raffia on the top. Now this is, you're supposed to put ice in here to keep your wine cold. And so that when you're pouring it out, it's going to go past the ice to pour it out. Isn't this huge? Look at the spout on this. Nothing wrong with it either. It's in really good shape. Very big. Let me measure it. Let's see. I've had quite a few of these, but this one's my largest one. This one stands 13 inches tall. 13 inches tall, and this one's going to be for $25. Hi, Bonnie. No, Mexico's my favorite place. This is my second favorite. Okay, if anybody was interested in this beautiful, I'd say it's a carafe. Beautiful green. And it does have like orange with a raffia up on top here, which just comes out. This is just, for like a cork. Let's see if I can get it out very carefully. So here's the cork. Pretty neat, huh? If you guys wanted to think about that, okay? And I'll put this down right here next to me. Let's see. My next one are going to start at 24. And it is for a pair of wall pockets. And they both are made in Japan. I'm going to get close so you can see one at a time. They're both identical. Pink and blue. They look like kind of like morning glories. And they're both, they'll say, made in Japan in the back. And they have orange and black up on the top there. The lusterwear. And here's the other one. Identical. And I'm going to give them a quick measure. And you're going to get both of them. Because they are a set. And they look like they were hand painted also. So this one is 6 inches by 4 inches. 6 by 4. Oh, Bonnie, you'll be fine. We'll be thinking of you. So we're going to get both of these for 24. I'm going to put one by my head. I love the pinks and the blues and the greens. Okay, if you guys want to think about them. And there's nothing wrong with them either. They're in really good shape. I love how the flowers pop off the white paint there. Actually, I'm going to put these back. Okay. Actually, the 24 is going to stay up there. I'm going to, my next one up here. I was going to have 26 on it, but the 24 is up there, so we'll just leave that there. It is for this beautiful, I believe this is like a little cookie biscuit jar. And look at this. And I love the rose. It's so shabby chic. Like you can feel the rose on the outside here. And I'm going to set this. Now there's a couple of chippies on here. I will show them to you. Nothing major. Like look at the handles here. They put like little leaves on the handle here. And you can feel all the leaves and the rose. And also there is a rose on the back. And it does say hand painted Japan on the bottom. And here is the top here. And you can feel them up here. With the rose up there on the top. Which is in really good condition. Now there's just a couple of chippies. Which I'm going to show you. They're right here along the edge. Right here. Right here. And that's really the only thing that's wrong with it. And I'm going to give it a measurement. I just think it's beautiful. That you can feel the roses and they're just so all hand painted. 8 inches by, I think with a little rosette up there on the top is going to be 7 inches. Yeah, you can tell it is hand painted. Look at this. Look at the top of it here. Like I said, you can see you can see that they kind of stick out a little bit on the side there. Isn't it so pretty? I love it when the lake, the sun gets on this side of the lake. So this one was going to be $24. So pretty. Okay. Now we'll set this to the side. My next is going to be $18. Just got to reach for it. I have a Frank Coma gravy boat. Now this is the blue one. That's kind of like the powder blue. Look at this gravy boat. So you can pour it from this side or that side. And here's the handle. My brother lives for gravy, and it is this beautiful dusty blue. It does say Frank Coma on the bottom. But how neat is this? Gravy for you, gravy for me. My brother would say, more gravy for me. My brother loves gravy. Okay, let's see how big this is. It is 8 inches by 7 inches, and it's pretty tall, by 4.5 inches tall. So here it is by my head. And this Frank Coma is going to be $18 for the gravy boat. Here's the inside of it. Beautiful dusty blue. And nothing wrong with it. Really cool design that they did with this. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys, I do have a lot of Frank Coma out here. I know, me too. Okay, my next one is I do have the salt and pepper. I do have the cornucopia. I'm going to see if anybody would be interested in the salt and pepper. And I do have a coffee cup. Now this one is going to be $14, and it is for the blue. And this one's going to be $14. Now Frank Coma is a very chunky pottery. So this one is a real pretty blue. And I will show it to you. And I love the handle on it. Look at this big chunky handle right here. Real pretty dusty blue. Here's the inside. And it does say Frank Coma on the bottom. Okay. Let me put that up. I'm sorry, I didn't put that up. This one is for $14. And then here is a little saucer. Really dusty, pretty dusty blue. Frank Coma on the bottom. And I'm going to give you a quick measurement of the cup. From handle to edge, it is 4.5 inches. And it stands 3 inches tall. Okay. If anyone is interested in the beautiful Frank Coma cup. Coffee cup. Really pretty. Kind of actually reminds me of a robin's egg. If that's a color you guys want to refer to, that's what I would say it is. Okay, now I have the salt and pepper. These are really cool. These are going to be $16. I'm like sitting, I have my computer like way up high so that you guys can see the lake. These are, I've never seen anything. Now these are the blue ones. Here they are, the salt and pepper. Hi, Mary. Now look at these. You have to shake them from the sides to get the salt and pepper out. So these are real pretty, like robin's egg blue. How are you, Mary? How's your summer going? Here's the bottom. But yeah, I've never seen salt and pepper shakers like this. Frank Coma. Oh, one does have more holes than the other, so you would know, right? Let me give you a quick measurement of them. They are 3.5 inches tall. For the beautiful Frank Coma pottery salt and pepper shakers. If you guys were interested in that, just email me, okay? Next, I'm going to move on to a piece of Fenton. No, Sawyer.
That's Ben.
Oh, I thought it was Sawyer. Okay, my next one, I'm going to start at $22. I did lower the price of this. I just want somebody to enjoy this beautiful piece of Fenton. This is probably like one of my favorite pieces of Fenton. Hi, hon. And it is going to start at $22. And it's beautiful. It is a beautiful butter dish with all the beautiful hobnailing on it. Nothing wrong with it. And I love how it has the feet sitting up here. A lot of people use these as you could use this as your jewelry box, just your little trinket box. I'm going to set it down so you can see the top. There's nothing wrong with it. Just you can see kind of like a ring of fire down here also. And then I will measure it. And then here's the top. I love how the top sits in there. You can see all this beautiful detailing on the side. It does have the 4 feet. And I'm going to put it on my head. And then I will measure it. Okay, let's see. It is 6 inches wide. And it stands 5 inches tall. If there was any interest in this beautiful piece of Eton, like I said, I love how the lid sets right in there like that. And there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, and I'll set this to the side. If you guys want to think about that. Put that back. And let's see. I'm going to move on to some of the items here next to me. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. I just recently got this. I'm going to say this is going to be $20. And it is for this doll. It is Artmark. Look at this doll. I did have her on Instagram. Now there is some fading on her face. I'm pretty sure that you could probably clean that up because it is material. But all of the rest of her is like immaculate. No stains on it at all. No rips or tears on her dress. And look at her hat. But like I said, her face does need to be washed up. Which I'm pretty sure, like, if you get one of those wipies, that you could probably it would probably wipe right up because it is a material. Now it does say Artmark on here. And I'm just reading what is underneath the tag here. It says, this is not a toy for children under 8 years of old. It is called a boudoir doll for display only, made in Korea. And it is a Artmark doll. Look at this hot pink. Look at this hot pink dress. And look at her hair. Her hair doesn't even have any snags in it or anything. She does have like little pearl earrings in and a scarf. How does this bring back memories to a lot of people? And let me show you underneath here. She does have stockings on underneath here. Like she does have like wiring underneath here. And let me measure her. Isn't this so cool? I believe my mom had a blue one of these. And all of her hands are here. She does have like a little scarf in her hand. See, so neat. Look at her hat. Her hat does have like a little purple in it. Let me give her a measure. And she does stand 20 inches tall. If there was any interest in her, she was going to be $20. Look at her dress all the way in the back. And every layer has like a little ruffle on it with the gold on it. Okay. She does have a necklace on too. Okay, and I will put her to the side. If you guys wanted to think about her, really different. I've never seen one of those before. You stay right there. Okay, my next one is going to start at $25. And it is for this beautiful Japan a teapot. And it does have birds on it. So it's kind of like blues and orange and rusty colors. And look at the pretty birds right here. I'm going to go slow so you can see all of it here slowly. And it does have a bamboo handle. Flowers on this side. I'm going to take the lid off to show you the lid. Here is the lid. And then here is the, I'm going to show you the handle. Handle's like real pretty bamboo. And then here are the birds. And then the bottom does say, made in Japan, Royal Kowaxi. I'm going to just show you the stamp. Here's the stamp. And this teapot was going to be for $25. Sorry, I just got windy for a second. And I'm going to give it a quick measure. I just love the beautiful birds on here. I love the colors on it also. The colors are just so pretty. And I will measure it. Let's see, it is 7 inches from spout to the other edge. And with the handle up, it stands, let's see, about 9 inches tall. I like how they have the handle shaped like this so that when you're pouring it, isn't it just beautiful? I love the birds. And I believe it is all hand painted. Okay. And I will set this to the side. And let's see, I'm going to move on to these pieces up here. Let me take a sip of my drink here real quick. Okay, I love this bowl. This is going to start at $18. I love the iridescence on it, of course, to all these beautiful roses that are on here. It is a beautiful green. And it is stamped in the back. I think it says Bavaria. Yeah, it is Bavaria. I'm going to show you the stamp on the back. I'm going to get you up close. Look at those beautiful flowers. And I love the gold detailing around the edges here. Here are the handles. It's going to be very hard to see because it is rubbed off, but I know a Bavaria stamp looks like. And that does say Bavaria on there. RS Bavaria. So pretty. I just love this green. It's pretty large. I'm going to measure it. Beautiful plate. Let's see. It looks like 10 inches, but that's a good guess. It is 12 inches from handle to handle. If there's any interest in this beautiful Bavaria plate, I'm going to get you up close again so that you can see all the pretty flowers on here. Beautiful roses. Okay, and it is 12 inches from edge to handle, okay? Now I'll move on to my next one. And set this down carefully. And let's see. Now, out of my sale today, this is my favorite piece. I was going to keep it. I said that months ago when I got it, I'm going to keep it. But this is going to be my bottom price on this. $38. Really should be $1 million because I absolutely love this piece. This is one of my favorite pieces. It is for this beautiful tray. look at these beautiful flowers on here. My friend said that you could use this for your bar to put your beautiful cocktail glasses on here. I'm going to get you close so you can see the beautiful color of the flowers. So it's kind of like a minty green, pinkish purple. And it does say on the back, Bavaria. And there's also another, maybe it's Meiterick, Bavaria. I'm going to show you the stamp on the back. There it is right there. And there's nothing, I believe it is a beautiful porcelain, but it has gold detailing like around the edge trim here. I just love, you could put your beautiful perfume bottles on here, whatever you'd like to put on here. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to give it a measurement. It's just so stunning. Stunning, stunning piece. Where here it is. And it is 14 inches by almost 10 inches. Beautiful, beautiful tray. As you can see, it's pretty large. And just all these beautiful, the coloring. If you guys want to think about that, you can just let me know, okay? And I'm going to move on to another dish here, which is going to be $24. And I believe this is Czechoslovakian also. And it's for this beautiful candy dish. It's kind of like a real pretty green, mid-century green that we all like. I'm going to take the, so you can see the top. It's got all black and white painted polka dots on it. And the top is black. Real pretty green. But it does have a couple chippies up here on the top. So I wanted to point out that there were some chippies up on the top. And there's black and white polka dots down here with a black base. And I'm going to give it a measure. Isn't this so pretty? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So it is encased. I believe the inside of it is the painted part. But to me, it looks like it's all green glass, but I believe it's encased glass. Let me measure this. Here come the boats. It stands 8 inches tall. And this one was going to be for $24. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. I love the shape of this, too. Very different. I'm going to put it on my head. And, of course, I like the black and white polka dots on it. Okay. Different shape, isn't it? Okay, and I will move on. I do have a couple more pieces left here. Put that there. Let's see. I'm going to do, I'm going to leave, no, this one's going to be cheaper. I'm going to say this one's going to be 18. And it's for this little, it's like an I Dream a Genie bottle. It's kind of like the olive green. And then here is the stopper. It is ground. Oops, you know what? Oh, I thought it was a chip, but it's not. You know what it is? I believe it's for olive oil. Because look at the, I thought that was a chip. I was like, oh God, it's hard to get chip in it. But it's a little spout. So that you can pour out olive oil into it. So this is like the same exact color of what olive oil looks like. Isn't that cool? I don't believe there's any maker on here. Nope. So I'm not sure who made this. But it's just so pretty. Yeah, it's just got a little lip there so you can pour your olive oil. Pretty, pretty green.
Do you have electricity?
And I'm going to give it a quick measure. And it is it's a little over 7 inches tall. this one was going to be for $18. That's funny. I thought that was a chip, but it's just a little lip. That's really pretty. I love that green because it does remind me of olive oil, which I love. Okay, I have these three unique items. They were all hand carved, and you're going to get all of them for $20. And I'm going to show you them all. Now there's 4 pieces. Here is the first one. Now they are all hand carved, and it does have the guy's initials. I hand carved them. So he's kind of like green. Look at his goofy hat. And then I think that's 99 or 94 with the guy's initials down there that carved them. I'm going to put him by my head. So you're going to get all 4 of them. There's the first one. Here's the second one. This one looks like a little sailor guy. Does have an orange jacket. And I don't see any. I believe these were all carved by the same man, too. They seem the same exact height. And then here's a little cowboy one with a 10-gallon hat on. So you're going to get all these hand-carved ones. This one is signed on the bottom, carved by the guy in there. What does it say? Oh, it says A. Gill. So this is the third one. And then here is the fourth one. This one does have like a little pipe in his mouth. They are all hand carved. So you're going to get all 4 of them. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Okay. I'm going to leave my 20 up there because my next item is going to be for $20. And I have no idea of any, I have no history of this. I just came upon it. I have no idea. I didn't look it up or anything, but it's just really neat. It's very heavy. I believe it is some kind of metal, brass, but I'm going to get you up close so you can see her face and her dress. It does have some patina on it, and it is pretty heavy. Like it could be a weapon. And then here is the bottom. It does have like felt on the bottom. I was trying to look for maybe some kind of maker's mark on here, a signature, because I just thought it was really cool. Like I said, it's a heavy metal. Here's the bottom. Here's her feet. I'm going to go slow so you can see her dress. Kind of reminds me like a brass or a copper. I'm not sure. But, yeah. Pretty unique. I'm going to measure her. Of course, I can see this by a jewelry box or wherever you'd like to put it. It is 10 inches tall. Yeah, I just thought it was pretty unique. 10 inches tall. Okay. And I'll go on to my next one. I'm going to leave the 20 up there because you're going to get all of these for $20. I did look these up on eBay, and just for one book, somebody was asking $150. But I have them all in this little plastic bag. And there's 3 books in here, so you're going to get all 3 of them. And they're not in that great of shape, but they're very interesting. This one is a 1981 almanac. Green's almanac. So this one on eBay, somebody was asking, I believe, $150 for this one. But like I said, they're not in really that great of shape. So here is the first one. And I do have another one here. This one is 1909 almanac. So the first page and they're loose. As you can see, they are loose. I'm going to show you guys some really cool things that are in here. I just took the front page and the back off of here. Actually, I'm going to show you it was in the first book. And this one, 1981, on the first page, look at it, shows these really, really old maps of places that are like like not even discovered yet. It's so weird looking at some of the, I mean, because I was looking at New York here. Look at this old map of New York. 1881. And then here's another page of your maps. And look at this one. You can open this all up. And it does say the northern states on here. Very old. Well, from 1881. Very old book. Then here is the back. This one does say the southern states on the back here. So you're going to get all three of these books that I'm just showing you. And here is the third book. This one does say home laundering. And it does say from June 1920. Right here. 1920. About home laundering. Pretty neat information in here. Just a little book here. So all three of these books are going to be for $20. If you are a history geek like I am a huge history geek. And I've had these for probably like 15 years sitting in the camp here, and I decided last night to sell them to somebody that might want them. Putting them all back together and back in the little thing that I had them in. I love historical books. I love looking at old advertisements, and then in some of these books they have like little short stories and jokes and pictures. So neat. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move on to these pretty pictures that I have. Let's see. My first one. And we're going to say they're going to be choice for $18. And then after this, guys, I'm gonna pop off. So I'm gonna put choice for $18. And this is my first one. First one is Home Sweet Home. And it does say 85 on the side here. I believe it has like birds. I'm gonna get you close so you can see somebody stitched birds in there. And then here is the back. It does have a wire there. I'll give it a quick measure. It is 14.5 by 14.5. So that's your first choice, the Home Sweet Home one. Okay, and then this is the second one. Now, I did find out that these are postcards from the 1940s. Just trying to lean this. I did take off the back because I wanted to know. I always have to look at the back, make sure nothing's signed or something else is hidden in there. But these are not postcards. These are pictures from 1940 calendars. And there's real feathers in here. Look at that. I thought that was really neat. So somebody really liked it, and they framed it and put it in the frame here. So these are calendar inserts from 1940, and there's feathers in here. And I'll give you a quick measurement of that. I'm not sure what kind. I'm not even sure if they're real birds or some birds I just made up. 17 inches by 11. So the frame is probably, I'm assuming, just as old as the pictures. Like there's some gold that's missing around the sides, but here's the back. Okay. And if you guys were interested in anything in the sale today, please just email me and I will let you know what was available. Of course, everything was available because I did not have one sale today, but that is okay. I know people are busy and people do email me later. if you see anything in sale. So you guys have a great rest of your day. And I probably will be back on next Thursday. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys. Bye from the lake. Bye, guys.